Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope y'all can hear me all right. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me get this sent out to the folks. Make sure people joining live. Let's see. I know y'all see the waves popping, by the way. I told y'all I was getting a haircut last stream. Now I'm back with a chop. Shout out Calvin, bro. Shout out Calvin Connors, bro. He does it right every time. Let me see, y'all. How do y'all add the there it is. Type URL. I was about to say, bro. How do y'all add the link joint? Yep, attach to snap. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh man. I think we may be locked in, y'all. Squabble up. Squabble up. Squabble up. Hmm. Send this last one to the homie. All right. Let's do this. Good morning to everybody tuned in, to everybody that will tune in. I appreciate y'all for being here. I hope your day is going well so far. I hope your morning is going well so far. Woke up this morning, got me a little coffee, Dunkin' every time. We go 2 French vanilla swirl with 3 brown sugar, 1 liquid cane sugar, oat milk, and two extra shots of espresso. You can look down on me if you want to. 2 extra shots every time. Otherwise, it's not worth drinking. I need to feel the jitter going down my spine. Otherwise, I'm not sipping it. Oh, welcome to The Motion. The Motion is the rebrand of Trauma Bonded. Created a whole new YouTube channel, so y'all make sure y'all come over to this YouTube channel. We are staying with the series, season 1, episode 5, hosted by who would be TG, the PG, the point guard, the point god. Seemed like he sleep at 3 p.m. European time. You know how it goes. Regardless, you got me today. So let's lock in and let's get it done. So hosted by your boy, your bro, your homie, Big Z. Some say the biggest. Some say the biggest Z out there. But it's me. Hope y'all doing well. We got a lot to talk about today. There's a lot has happened in the past few days, to be fair, man. A lot has happened. I mean, from let me throw this over here really fast. We got Steve Kerr saying that he wants to shorten the NBA season. He thinks that it would be beneficial. Let's say that. We got Cal Raleigh versus Randy Rosarina. That drama going on for no reason, mind you. Travis Hunter, NCAA betting, March Madness betting specifically. Tom Brady, is he tampering with the Patriots? I would pray not. I would pray he's not, but he might be. Other news, SGA ties Wilt Chamberlain for most 20-plus point game streak, which is crazy. Now, I know he gets a lot of hate. We'll get into that later. Tariq Skubal done in the WBC. Trump's roundtable. We've been waiting on this. The roundtable for NIL. Will it be fixed? I hope it will. I hope it will. And Saban gave a speech, so we're going to listen to that. Anytime Nick Saban talks, we're going to listen. Every time. Bam. Goes for 83. Very controversial. Said that right. Jaylen Brown spazzes. 2 texts. Toss out of the game. 1 minute. 1 minute, 2 texts. Crazy work. Maxx Crosby trade falls through. Italy beats Team USA. And then DeRosa and his pregame interview that he had. DeRosa being the manager for Team USA. So, whoa. Got rid of my links. We're all right, though. We pivot. All righty. Let's do this. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. Maybe not, to be fair. But what we can do is this. All right. We start with Steve Kerr. All righty. Steve Kerr playing 10 fewer games a season would improve the league. You know what's crazy is I don't think y'all can hear me right now. Let's try this. And then for a better viewership, let's get y'all zoomed in a tad, just a tad bit, man. All right. So, Steve Kerr is once again, yes, he has done this before. Steve Kerr is once again advocating for a shorter NBA season. The Golden State Warriors coach said Monday that the league would be better off if it shaved games off the schedule. He has previously commented on the pace of play being an issue with 82-game schedule and the travel that comes with it. In quotes, I know this will not be a popular opinion in the league office, but I will continue to say it because it's obvious we need to play fewer games. We need to take 10 games off the schedule, said Kerr, whose Warriors lost 129 to 126 to the Utah Jazz, which, for y'all that don't know, the Utah Jazz are garbage this year. Let's look at their record. $20-46. Ridiculous. Never going to cut it. I don't disagree with this. Something that me and TG have talked about before is how long the seasons are and then you trickle into either the Olympics when they're around, or you just trickle into the off season regardless. The best players take however many weeks off. It's not that long. And then they're back in the gym, they're getting back right for the season. And then, as said before, they push themselves harder in the off season to be ready for the season. So they're always constantly on the grind. Now, 10 games less, money-wise, that's never going to flow. Nobody's going to agree to take any type of pay cut for 10 less games in a season. It just won't. It's all about money at the end of the day. It always will be. Specifically in the NBA, who is always, in which, like all businesses, big businesses specifically, you're looking for more money. You're looking for ways to bring in more revenue. Now, with 10 less games, I guess technically, which I don't even know if they really give a damn about payroll, but technically, you would be saving on payroll if you did 10 less games, but then you would also be losing money on viewership. So win some, lose some. Now, there you go. Kerr said he realizes the financial implications cutting 10 games would have and acknowledges that that's the main issue, which of course it would be. In quotes, I get it. It's revenue, and you'd have to agree to let everyone get a little less money, and that's really hard to do. But what I know about the league and coaching and how hard it is to play with the pace and the space, I think it would be a more competitive and healthier league if we played fewer games. Now, let's go back up here because he says something about travel, there it is. He has previously commented on the pace of play being an issue with an 82-game schedule and the travel that comes with it. I'm sure it's tough to be on a road series and you go to Memphis, Tennessee. I'm sure it's horrible. Let's just be real. Nobody wants to go play in Memphis, Tennessee. There has been conversations about how bad the Memphis Grizzlies hotels are. Just terrible. Now, if they can find a way, I don't want to say make it more luxurious. Obviously, they're getting the top of the line luxury. But if you could find a way to make it a little bit more comfortable in that sense in the smaller markets, maybe that could help. Maybe not. But you go to these smaller market cities and, you've played a stretch of away games. I'm sure that is more taxing on your body and on your mental than you think. I mean, you're not getting a good night's rest. And maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe they don't get good night's rest. I'm tripping. Sorry, TG just checked. Maybe they don't get good night's rest because, I'm sorry. Maybe the Grizzlies don't want teams getting good night rest so that they can go out there and whoop some ass. Now let's look at this. Memphis Grizzlies 23-41. The shit's not working. Go ahead and upgrade it. Now, I've been to the Graceland multiple times. Nice place. It's a good time. Is it a place that NBA players are going to stay? Probably not. You got the Peabody. Let's look at the Peabody. In Memphis. Let's take a peek. Right? Older hotel. It looks okay. You're right. You got the Ducks. It's definitely old. Probably needs some renovations. I could guess that it's definitely not as nice as the pictures say. I've never been in. I've never been inside. But those are like the only two places. But those are also the main spots. So if you're an NBA team coming into a place like that, coming into Memphis in general, you're probably not staying at Graceland. You're probably not staying at the Peabody. You're probably trying to stay at a luxury hotel, but that is kind of ducked off a little bit. You don't want to be seen like that. Once again, I don't know. Regardless, I don't necessarily think there's an answer for this. You can't shorten the NBA season. The players are not going to want to shorten the NBA season. In all reality, people hate the time management, right? The workload management, whatever it is. People taking games off, things like that. I think it comes down to technology. How good can we make the shoes? How good can we make the compression socks? How good are your trainers? Are your trainers good enough? Are people staying consistent in their eating? I mean, you look at guys like Braun. I mean, yeah, he gets these small tweaks, but he's been in the league for a long time, as long as I've been alive. He's been in the league a long time. But he pays a lot of money during his offseason, during his season, during the full calendar year to make sure that he's good. Maybe we put more pressure on the NBA players. Hey, we can only control what we can control. So all this money we're paying you, you need to allocate a lot of that money, a lot of it, to performance and making sure that your body and your mind is right for the season. Because that's not this right here is not going to happen. They're not going to shorten the NBA. They're just not. Hate it for you. But that's the reality of it. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe there is a way that you can do it. But I'm not a believer. And I mean, I feel for Steve. He gets it. He's played in the NBA. Not only has he played, now he's coached for a while. He sees the effects. He sees the inside. But as a fan, looking in, it's not going to happen. Let's move on. All right, WBC. So for those who don't know, Kyle Raleigh, Big Thumper, is the catcher for the Seattle Mariners. Randy Arozarena is an outfielder for the Seattle Mariners. Now, Kyle Raleigh plays for Team USA. Randy Arozarena plays for Mexico. Obviously, Mexico and Team USA played sometime last week, I believe. Sometime late last week, like the weekend. And let's see. Let's see if you can see here if they show it. Here it is. So goes to shake his hand, doesn't do it. All right. In baseball, it is a normal custom for first at bat of the game for all hitters to go up, say what's up to the umpire, say what's up to the catcher, right? You're going to get 3, maybe 4 if you're lucky, 5 if you're lucky, appearances at the plate. That first appearance, you usually shake up the catcher, say what's up, how you doing? Same thing to the umpire. I just don't think this is a good look. Like people say, oh, it's a competition. You have to be this way. You don't want to be friendly to the enemy, yada yada. I don't agree. It's the WBC, right? Say what's up. It's fine. It's going to be okay. Let me show you this. Who played last night? DR versus Venezuela. There at one point in this is what I'm trying to show you guys is Vladdy slides into second base. And look at the interaction. No, too far. Too far. First of all, a phenomenal game. We'll watch a little bit of the highlights later. They're not going to let me find it, are they? They're not going to let me find it. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. As you can tell, a very exciting game. Two teams that are very emotional in their approach to baseball. As a sports fan, you just can't. You can't not love that. You can't not love that. Yeah, they're not going to let me find it. Whatever. But the interaction was Vladdy slides in a second. He's out. The shortstop picks him up, hugs him, whatever. They go their separate ways. Small things like that. It's okay. You're in the WBC. Yes, it's about the game. You want to play the game, but you don't have to. You don't have to be a dickhead. There's no need to be a dickhead and not shake the guy's hand. That is a customary thing in baseball. And on top of that, you're teammates. I mean, I get you're trying to be that guy. But in my mind, there's no need. Let's show our respects. Obviously, we're here to whoop your ass at the end of the day. We're here to put belt to ass the whole game. To me, it's more gangster to look him in the eyes and say, "Yo, what's up, Randy? You ready to get your ass whooped? Are you?" Like that's better to me. I'd rather you do that. Right? There are certain things that you just don't do. Why not shake the guy's hand? You don't have any bad blood. You're just trying to put on in my mind, you're just trying to put on for the cameras, which don't work. So, Team USA catcher Cal Raleigh says there's no beef between him and Randy, who unleashed an expletive-laced screed after Raleigh declined to dap him up before an at-bat in the United States World Baseball Classic game. I want to see what Randy said. Speaking to Mexican journalist Luis Gilbert in Spanish, shout out Luis, Rosarina used profane Cuban and Mexican slang to insult Raleigh, saying he could fuck off and go to hell. Rosarina added that Raleigh told him, "Good to see you," and that Raleigh can shove it up his ass. Now, let's be real. Let's be real, bro. That's a little crazy. That's a little much. Now he may have taken it just a tad far. Because you got to think, okay, yeah, should he have dapped you up? Yes. But you got to now go play 162 games with bro. Off of this, not a good start. That's a terrible start for the year. I mean, two of your best players, arguably, Cal Raleigh definitely being the best. But then Randy, top 3 on the team, right? Top 4 on the team. And this is not good. This is not what you want to. If I'm the manager for the Mariners, I'm looking at this like, shit. How am I going to deal with this? And now Randy is, from what I've seen, Randy has a bit of an attitude issue anyway. So maybe that once again, that may not be the guy you want to deny dapping up at the beginning of the game, because then you run into this where you can shove it up your ass. You can shove it straight up your ass. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Raleigh said he spoke with the Rosarina on Tuesday, and this isn't a big deal at all. So we're good friends, and we'll continue to be good friends. And I think we're just enjoying competing against each other right now. This is a PR answer. I promise you, different words were said behind the scenes. This is straight PR. I'm curious to know what was said behind the scenes. Maybe one day it'll come out. But let's see. I want to see the scorecard for this game. Final score 5-3. Damn, I figured Randy would have went off because he was pissed. Nah, 3 at-bats, no hits. 1 strikeout. Kyle Raleigh, 3 at-bats, 3 walks. So, underwhelming from both of them, to say the least. Shout out to Show 26 coming out this month. I'm lit. I'm back on it. But regardless, I think on Cal Raleigh, on Big Thumper's part, Cal Raleigh's part, you jacked up. You should have said what's up. You know, a quick handshake is fine. But on Randy's part, come on, dog. You got to be better than that. You have to be better than that. There's no way it pissed you off that much. That much? It pissed you off that much? No, I get it's embarrassing. You're in front of thousands and thousands of people, on top of thousands and thousands of people watching, but you got to control your emotions. There's no way that you're just lashing out like that because he didn't shake your hand. It's a little soft if you ask me. My fault, y'all. TG joining us here in a second. He said he just got out of practice. Time change. You got to take things with a grain of salt sometimes, man. If you're not locked in, he got to just say that. He gonna see this and be pissed off, but it is what it is. What do you say we move on? Now, I saw this last night. I didn't know if I was going to say something about this, but now I have to say something about this. Travis Hunter posted a video claiming he caught his wife, Leanna, cheating on him after they got married, and that explains why she did not want to sign a prenup. I got to pay her $200,000 a month for the rest of my life. She played me, chat. That's nothing to me, though. I'm rich as fuck. That's enough for me to crash out, to be real. That's enough for me to crash out. Look at this response. That's nothing to me, though, chat. I'm rich. And this is why I can't wait to get to the NIL talk. Would he be in the league without NIL and that type of publicity? Let's call it for what it is. Before we watch the video, wow. The man, the myth, man. He done made it on.
Come on, man. I'm in the show, man. How we living, man? Can I interrupt real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, man, break it down to me, man. First off, I know the show looks great, man. It looks great. I seen the intro earlier. I know that was rolling. That looked popping. So kudos to Big Z, man. He's doing his thing on the show. What have I missed, man? Where we at? And first off, excuse me. I'm sorry for coming in late. Practice. I had bad communication. Daylight savings time once again kicks our ass. So I sold the game on that. But I'm here. Rest of the show. High energy. Good practice from me. Do I sound okay?
Sound good, bro. You solid.
Okay. Excuse me. I'm ready to get in the fight, man.
Yeah, man. No, you're good, bro. So we talked about Steve Kerr sorting the NBA schedule.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about Kyle Riley and Randy, and now we're talking about Travis Hunter. So we really just started.
Okay.
So you solid. So for if you don't know, Travis Hunter posted a video claiming he caught his wife Leanna cheating on him after they got married, and that explains why she did not want to sign a prenup. In quotes, I got to pay her $200K for the rest of my life. She played me, chat. That's nothing to me, though. I'm rich as fuck. So I was looking up because I said, let's be honest. I just don't think. I don't think the dude. I don't know if he gets drafted without NIL in general.
Okay.
I just don't. So I was looking up his stats for the year. So you got offense, receiving yards, 7 games played. Obviously, he got hurt. 28 receptions, 45 targets, average 10.6 yards, 298 total yards, 1 tutty, right?
Okay.
Rushing, 1 carry, no yards. Let's look at defense. What's TOT? Is that targets?
Should be total.
Total. 11 solo, 4 assists. Okay. 0 sacks, 0 forced fumbles, no interceptions, right? What's
I think it's total tackles.
Total tackles, 15 total tackles. Yeah. And then 3 passes defended. I want to see how much he was targeted. I guess you can't see that. Underwhelming. Let's say that. I mean, first season, obviously, he's getting his feet wet, whatever. But extremely underwhelming.
Yeah, and you could really argue they forgot he was on the team. You know what I'm saying? They made that playoff run, and I mean, he didn't play from I don't know how many games. Well, you said 8 or 9 games, but he didn't play for the whole rest of the season. Yeah. So yeah, people were talking about he almost a waste of a draft pick. To be honest,
Facts.
Good roster, everything's fine. You get to the playoffs, you ain't even got your number 1 pick. So yeah, for sure.
Facts. Yeah, man. So we're gonna talk about NIL in a little bit, but this is just, I mean, this comment to me is crazy. Like, that's not an excuse. Yeah, you may have some money. But let's be real. How long, unless you start performing, how long you gonna be in the league? How long you gonna have that money? You trying to show me meat stick on camera?
Nah.
That's good.
I'm trying to adjust the camera, bro.
Oh, my fault.
But yeah, I mean, but he got a name, man. He has the versatility. I think they're gonna say he's gonna play one side of the ball. We can listen.
Okay.
Let's see what he got to say.
Okay.
Oh, if you're gonna play it.
I'm gonna lie. I had to take a break. Had to get my mental right. Ain't nothing wrong with getting your mental right. Ain't nothing wrong with taking a break from the internet either. But doing YouTube is fun. I actually like doing YouTube videos, getting out there, interacting with the fans, interacting with the city. I'm gonna try new things. We're just doing new things, man. I'm blessed. I'm a dad now, so I really just be chilling for real and being a parent.
So obviously he didn't even say nothing about the joint, but
is this Centelled? Are we Centelled?
What do you mean?
Is it fake news?
Or no, it's real news. Yeah, this is real news.
Okay.
I thank God I didn't scroll down. I saw that post. But as you can see, it almost sounds like he going to James Wiseman route. Like he not even really locked in like that on football. He ain't said nothing about football now. Yeah, he may be holding the football, but he's talking about he love YouTube. He love making content. It sound like he going. It sound like he going that route. It don't really sound like he going. It don't really sound like he's trying to focus on football as much as you would think. But like you said, he's got a name. So will he have money for a while? Yeah, I guess so. As long as he don't trick it off. But let's be honest, bro. I'm not the only one who thought that she was an issue to start off.
Okay. Yeah.
You know they got married in Chattanooga.
That's big time. It's big time. No, shout out UT Chat, man.
What do you think? Because I saw a comment that said, well, what's it called when you reply to I forgot what it is. A subtweet to this was a dude saying young black athletes continue to make these mistakes. He was a black dude. Do you think that this is common within the black culture of young athletes that end up making it? They get some trophy looking wife and then things go south?
I mean, it's pretty interesting. I think, everybody says they miss the trench baby in sports. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something. They miss the guys from the trench. But some of the guys, that if quote unquote they want from the trenches, a lot of times these guys are good athletes, which is great. But then they don't understand. They haven't had the example of, what I'm saying, good women, good relationships in their life. So therefore, what I'm saying, shorty look good, tell you what you want to hear. A lot of times, I've experienced this being a pro, like how many women, or even when I come home, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll be off all day. I'm like chilling. And I'm like, man, what you want? You're like, I gotta go to work. Like, so you end up hanging around women who don't have a job. Women 25, 30 years old ain't got a job. But what, you know what I'm saying? That really probably ain't really upstanding unless they looking to be taken care of, looking for bags. So I think it's an interesting predicament. Obviously, these guys are targets. Obviously, we've, there's been many stories. Hey, the Wizards hang out here. Hey, the Hawks go here after games. We're going to go post over there and try to get chosen. So sometimes, man, and a lot of times we grow up, we just want a ball, right? We want a ball, and that's all we do is ball. And then shorty, she feeling me or whatever, like, cool. Cool. And you don't really think nothing of it, but then you get taken advantage of. So I think more likely than not, it's just guys just getting taken advantage of, to be honest. That's how I see it.
So the question is this, and we talked about Dwight and his shorty, right? You got to see the signs early for him to marry and impregnate this woman. At some point along the line, you had to have been like, this can't be the way. This can't be the one. I mean, you don't think he ever felt that? Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, social media is pushing. Yo, she's crazy. She's tripping. She's setting them up. Yada yada. I'm sure he heard it from people inside his circle, but he still continued to go along with his plan, and then you get the end result here. You don't ever feel that?
I mean, but obviously, like I said last time, I like D12. I grew up loving Dwight, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? But five baby mamas, 6 baby mamas.
Yep.
How many the ones can there be? You know what I'm saying? So I think some guys is killer. To be honest, some guys are killers, man, and they not even concerned about, is this the one? Do I want to settle down? Is this the mother of my kids? They trying to get it in. And if you get it in, just like, you know what I'm saying, the quote of Trav, allegedly what he said was, I'm rich anyway. So a lot of these guys feel like they got the motion. Shout out the motion, you know what I'm saying? And
motion, baby.
They just ready to get it in. Like they don't even, you know what I'm saying? Then a lot of guys just ain't thinking, to be honest. Yeah. And don't care to think. They don't have to think. No. You know what I'm saying? They're blessed enough positions, they ain't gotta do that.
Right. Yeah. No, that's facts, bro. That's facts. I mean, let's just be real. Regardless of how he felt going into it or what people thought it was going to turn out to be, you just hate to see that. I mean, you just
For Trav, huh? For Trav?
Yeah. I mean, good. From what I've seen, social media wise,
he's straight,
high energy, cool dude. Yeah, cool dude. You know, he just out there trying to have a good time. Unfortunately, that's how the dice roll sometimes, specifically when you get on that type of stage. And I know they've been together a while, but there was speculations about all this, and that when they were younger, how she was only dating him because she knew he was going to the NFL, and how she was at parties doing whatever it may be. Like, obviously that's speculation, right? But
I mean, they got video proof on some of it for sure.
Yeah, I seen a video. But you know, it is what it is, bro. You know, you much like life, you roll the dice, and you got to be okay with the outcome, regardless of if it's good or if it's bad. You don't know the answer. You got to roll the dice. You got to make a decision. Otherwise, you're stuck in that middle ground. You don't want to ever be in a gray area. So you roll the dice. It don't work out. Oh well. We move on.
But let me pose this though. What if that's first love, man? What if shorty first love? You know how that go, man. You gonna weather you gonna weather unlimited storm, bro. And that's just maybe it was. Maybe he's with her 18, 19. I mean,
yeah.
You gonna weather unlimited storm to the literally die, till you can't even, till you ain't got no more saying it.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe that's it, man. And he feel like he doing what he gotta do, man. But yeah, you're right, man. You gotta roll that dice. At the end of the day, when it's the end of the day, that's all you got. That's all you got in the fight, man. So shout out Trav, man. Hopefully everything gets handled as it should.
Absolutely. Let's rock on to the next one.
Heard you.
Let's see here. NCAA to use tech to monitor tournament officials for betting.
I saw that.
That's an issue. Is that a thing, bro?
I think they just implemented it this year. I think it's the first year.
But officials, like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, officials getting paid under the table. But this is, I mean, at the professional level, I'm not going to say I understand it, but it makes more sense. To go and jack up some collegiate dudes' lives that are trying to get to the league, one bad call, and now somebody not getting to the league, you ended somebody's whole basketball career if they're not going to the league at all. Yeah. Because somebody paying you some chicken bag is really crazy to think about.
No, it's not.
It's not?
The last word you just said, chicken bag, bro. Chicken bag rule all. We seeing people sell out, even selling out professionals. Play 82 games, get to the playoffs. You done my legacy on the line, all this stuff. Incentives, playoff. You win playoff rounds. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars. A lot of money on the line. And so people gonna be fugazi every time. So I think this has been more of a. It looks, at least off top, as more of a deterrent. I would say I'll call it deterrent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because we haven't had any problems with it that have come out, but you never know, man. So I think it's a good deterrent, and obviously having something like ESPN, everybody's gonna know about it. We gotta do our best to try to keep these things as fair as possible, because we already know it's shady anyway, right?
Facts.
Jeremy Lin said the stuff's been shady. So yeah, man. I think it's a deterrent. But what they got to say on the article?
If a referee working next week's men's or women's basketball tournament opens a sports book account or tries to place a bet, the NCAA wants to know about it. The NCAA announced Tuesday that it will begin monitoring its officials in this year's basketball, baseball, and softball championships with prohibit. Okay, prohibit. Got it.
Yeah, they try to put something on that.
Yeah, a technology by Integrity Compliance 360 that cross-checks anonymized identification data with sports books to flag impermissible bettors. IC360 works with sports leagues and sports bets to track the betting market. Implementing Prohibit is a major step in increasing integrity protections for college sports. I like that. I kind of, I mean, yeah, you have to do that. Yeah, you have to do that. Let's listen to Bro, because I saw this a while ago. Let's listen to Bro here.
legal gambling with your operation. Professional athletes were actually doing illegal gambling with your operation. They would get into trouble, gamble more than they had, and then you'd get them to actually throw a game or alter a game a little bit.
Yeah, you get them to shave points. You know, it's remember, it's never about winning or losing. It's all about the point spread. You know, you cover, you don't cover. So, and these guys used to get themselves in trouble. You know, and when they did, they were gambling with the bookmakers. They're not supposed to gamble outright, right, in front of anybody. And they'd owe some money, and you know, then they'd come to us and we say, you got one or two choices. You either pay us now, and if you can't pay us, you pay us next week. And if you can't pay us next week, then we'll tell you how you're going to pay us back. And you know, you got them to get into a position where they either wouldn't play their position right to help us, you know, in the outcome of the game, or other ways.
Professional athlete.
So, I guess dude used to be somebody big in that scene, whether he be mafia related, whether he be just casino related, whatever. But I watched the full interview, or that segment at least. It was about 8 minutes, and he was saying, like, you know, somebody would come to them, they wouldn't have money, they need money, and he would tell them, okay, I need you to do this for me, and they'll say, all right, it's just a one-time thing. He does it, the person does it, and from that point on, it's just kind of like a revolving door, right? They either lose money, they either keep losing money, or they either do it, they get back in debt, they go back to them, they do it again, or you know, they do it and then they just kind of keep them on the hook. Like, hey, you remember you did this for us before? We'll do it again, or we're gonna say something, right? So obviously that's on like the shark side of it, but regardless, I mean, if you're an official and you're putting bets on games specifically that you are officiating, you're either doing something like that with Michael Franzese, or you just are doing it by yourself, or with the other officials, where you're just trying to put some money down and y'all gonna throw the game yourselves, which is just, once again, bro, it's just crazy to me how evil some folks can be, because these kids in college are, this is it. Like we always say, collegiate sports are more fun to watch than professional sports because everything's on the line. This is your chance to either go to the league, make life-changing money, or go work at UPS and start loading some trucks. And the official take that away from you, bro. Now that, once again, I'm crashing out over that. If that comes out, bro, I'm crashing out over that. I ain't go to the league because what?
For sure. Yeah, man. I think the officials, once again, I think it's just more of a leading thing. These officials who are in the tournament are selected, right? These guys are selected. These are supposed to be the best 120 officials. They're trying to climb the ranks to get to that Final Four, to be, you know, one of the best guys who get called in all the preseason tournaments. So they don't want to jack these things. Man, like, so the officials are on stage too, but it's money, man. It always comes back to the money. And if you can offer somebody $200,000 and people gonna justify it in their mind, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, this team's probably gonna win anyway, or they should win, they're the favorite. So, you know, it's not, nobody's really gonna, you know, all that. And people gonna justify it and make it happen. I mean, we've seen the players get caught doing it. You know, even I've heard people on the professional side coming over the water in certain leagues are throwing games. You know what I'm saying? A little extra bag here, a little extra bag there. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard anything from the big leagues. But, you know, smaller leagues, the entry-level leagues, these guys are coming and saying, hey, I know you're only making $2,000 a month. Well, if you throw this game right here, we'll give you another $1,500. You tell a 23-year-old that, all I gotta do is, we not that good anyway. We're middle of the pack team anyway. I'm gonna be gone next year. Okay, like you said, you know, I'm gonna just have a bad half. We lose.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I've heard those things go on. So, I mean, a lot of money involved, and money's always the motive, man.
Sure is. Hey, speaking of March Madness, for all our viewers out there, man, we want to try something fun this year.
Let's do
We're
it.
creating a bracket tournament, man. We're creating a bracket tournament. The winner gets $100. No buy-in, no hassle. Okay. All you have to do is subscribe to your YouTube channel. All right, subscribe to The Motion YT, The Motion YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at The Motion IG. And follow us on TikTok, The Motion TikTok. Right? Send a screenshot to our Instagram or to our TikTok, whichever one, showing that you followed and subscribed. And we'll send you the link and code to get into the league. Right? The winner of the league gets $100. If you're close, I'll bring it to you myself. If you're out of the state, whatever it may be, I'll mail it to you myself with confirmation and everything. But, you know, spread the word, get it out there. We are doing this. I'm excited to do this. I'm excited to make it collaborative with everybody and see how it goes, man. People make these March Madness brackets every year. Obviously, they got the win big ones, whatever it may be. I think this would be a fun way to to get everybody kind of involved in what we're doing here. So I'll be posting that all over social media, sending it out to friends, family. Sign up, send it out, share it with anybody and everybody, man. I hope we get a big turnout for this.
For sure. Tap in, free cheese, free bread.
Cheese. Yes, sir.
Everybody fills out a bracket anyway, man. Subscribe, all that stuff's free anyway. So go ahead, tap in with us. Easy money. It might not be easy money. Now, I have a question, Big Z.
Go for it.
If I win the bracket, do I
Yeah.
get the 100 or we being good to the subs? You know what I'm saying? Because I think I'm winning. You know what I'm saying? I've been breaking down college all year, man. I think I got a good chance, man.
I
we
don't think you got a good chance, guys.
I'm airball? No way.
I think you Missy Elliott, bro.
Man. Okay, man. I'm gonna take it easy on y'all boys, man. So for real, like BZ said, man, we trying to get something going. Trying to have a family, trying to have a community over here. So this is step one in this, and we're gonna keep it going, man.
Yes, sir. I look forward to seeing how it goes. Let's see how it turns out. Obviously, tournament starts next week, so I'll get everything created today or this weekend. But once it's created, I'll send out everything on social media. We'll start sending out links, things like that.
Sure.
All right. Moving on. Let's see here. Once again, this here is speculation, right? This is just speculation. But something I want to talk about because I think it could be real.
Okay.
For whatever reason.
He coming back? I can't read it. He coming back?
No, he's not coming back. He's not coming back. Trending. All right, it's trending.
Okay.
Oh.
Shout out TB, man.
Shout out TB.
TB your GOAT, right? He got to be your GOAT.
TB my GOAT, bro.
Okay.
Trending. President of Barstool Sports, Dave Portnoy, went off on X after reports that Tom Brady, now minority owner of the Las Vegas Raiders, refused to trade star edge Maxx Crosby to the New England Patriots. Mm-hmm. If Tom Brady's going to keep doing stuff that slice the Patriots, we need to tear his statute down. Thanks for the Super Bowls, but I'm done with this crap.
Sheesh.
Do I think that's real? I wouldn't put it past him because Tom Brady is the primate of competition, of competitors.
Okay.
Now, legally, obviously, that's a big thing, right? Once again, this is all alleged. But the idea was that after the Super Bowl, we were going after Maxx Crosby. So I know we put offers out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then for those who don't know that the Maxx Crosby trade fell through, and which we'll talk about later, what does that look like now? I think they just re-signed him or whatever. But the idea was that the Patriots were going to get him. There was going to be no question. We're getting Maxx Crosby.
Okay.
What happened? What do you think happened? Did we not offer enough? I mean, obviously the Ravens offered, a first-round draft pick, which is huge.
I think 2 first rounders. Two for a guy like Maxx Crosby. Yeah.
Which is crazy to me, right?
Maxx Crosby, him. He like that.
He's tough, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why. I mean, I don't know if he has any smoke with the Patriots. It doesn't feel like he does. Belichick's not there anymore. So I don't know why he would, but it's legal. It's legal to do that. You could be petty.
Is it?
You could be a petty.
Oh, bro. Hold on. Keep going, bro.
It is legal. I think it's legal. I believe it's legal since he's an owner, right? The owner can be quote unquote petty. It's a petty operation. But Brady, I think as owners, you reserve the right to say, hell no, I ain't picking up the phone. So yeah, my real question is, do the Patriots need Maxx Crosby? Okay, I know I'm taking it a little different direction, but you made the Super Bowl off your defense? How about we get O-line, some healthy O-line? You know what I'm saying? I know we've been over the Stephon Diggs. I'm gonna get past that, but how about we get some receivers, all that stuff? I don't know if it's necessarily, you know what I'm saying, the need to get Maxx Crosby. But obviously we know what the Ravens did. People were upset about that shady business. I know we'll cover that later. But I mean, hey, Brady's still a legend over there. All this stuff is allegedly. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff is allegedly. It does not matter. What are we on the screen? Okay, y'all got Romeo Doubs?
See? I'm saying, and you're not gonna believe me, but he compares
like Romeo
to Stephon
Doubs.
Diggs, bro. He compares.
Maybe in attributes and ability potentially. But he ain't had no seasons like Diggs in his life. And don't do that. Don't do that. He's not had no season like Diggs.
Just because he's not married to Cardi B, just because he's not messing with Cardi B, he ain't legit. What you trying to tell me?
Look up his numbers. No. First of all, I ain't even rocking with Cardi B. She damn near putting a sexual assault on the stage. I don't know if you've seen them videos.
No, what?
Nah, that bad work, bruh. But we not gonna get to that. Anyway, Romeo Doubs. Nah, but we know Diggs stats go stupid, bruh. I'm not even worried about that, man. What? Let's see. Stat Muse. Okay. Let's see what they got.
Stat Muse.
Come on, bro. Anyway, long story short, brother, you actually out of your mind. I can't read it. I can't read it. What is it, bro? It's not even closed, bro. What is
Hold
it?
on, bro. Let me look at something else.
So now the stats came with a suspect. Now Romeo Doubs had 15 catches last year.
Let me look at something else, bro. Okay.
He trying to pull up some fugazi.
Okay.
All right, talk to me.
Let's take a peek. Stephon Diggs, 47 receptions. Romeo Doubs, 46 receptions.
Okay.
Stephon Diggs.
This is last year?
This is last year.
Okay.
Stephon Diggs, 496 yards. Romeo Doubs, 601.
Okay.
Stephon Diggs, 3 tutties. Romeo Doubs, 4 tutties.
Okay.
Stephon Diggs, 20 plus yards. 20 plus, what is it?
20 plus yard receptions, so receptions over 20
yes,
yards.
Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Receptions over 20 yards. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. 5. Dobbs, 8. Okay. 40 plus 1. Dobbs, 0. Long, 49 for Stephon Diggs, 39 for Dobbs. First down completions, and this is massive, 66 for Diggs. Third down, we're tossing Diggs the ball because he's going to get it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He
going to come down with that one.
Dobbs is at 71.7.
Okay.
That does a job, bro. Yards after catch, 185. 135 for 135 for Dobbs. Right? 64 targets for Diggs, 72 for Dobbs. I mean, they compare. For last year, they compare. Now, over the career, obviously Stephon Diggs. Obviously, Stephon Diggs has done his thing, right? Whatever it may be. But last year, bro, that compares, and that's specifically if you're not going to be an issue off the field, and you're going to be good for the locker room, I say let's do it. I say Vrabel can get anybody to lock in. I love Mike Vrabel. Yeah, obviously this is speculation. I didn't want to get too much into this, but at the same time, I wouldn't put it past him. Now, Dave Portnoy, he be tweaking every now and then. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. He be tweaking out.
He'd be tweaking every now and then.
He definitely be tweaking out.
But hey.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead, man. I'm gonna jump in, man. I feel like that the stats you pulled up was that bogus. But I mean, it is what it is, man. I think I'm not a Drake May fan, to be honest. I wouldn't want to play with Drake May, if I'm gonna be honest.
What?
I would not want to be a Patriot, man. And I shout out Romeo Dobbs. He's old enough that he's peon. You know what I'm saying? He's getting his money. I think it said 4 years, 80 mil. So I'm with it. But they're not slinging good. They're not slinging good rock over there. And that's, you know what I'm saying? That's a common gripe with the NFL these days. We got a lot of check down merchants. You know what I'm saying? Alex Smith, former commander, former chief, used to get ridiculed for game managing. All we got going on in the NFL is just straight game manager. Games born. I ain't rocking with the NFL. NFL sucks. So anyway, neither here nor there. A lot of game management going on. I'm not a big fan of it. So shout out Romeo Dobbs for the chicken bag. Stephon Diggs is better. Drake May really trash can records. Neither here nor there. What do you got, BZ? We moving on, or you know what I'm saying?
You say this. Y'all see what happens when your team trash? When your team trash, now you don't care about the NFL.
What you mean? I care about my team. I care about my team, but
your team don't get no wins.
I ain't watching down the check down bowl. Y'all let Sam Darnold win a Super Bowl, bro. Let's call it what it is, bro. If Sam Darnold wins Super Bowls, the league jacked up. The league is jacked up, bro. Check down merchants is cool, bro. It's cool. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I guess they're in the small ball era of football. But it's all right, dog. Woe Manders, Co-Manders, left hand up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be back next year.
Whatever.
Playoffs.
Moving on.
Playoffs.
Got it.
Here we go. He tore ACL? Oh no.
WBC. Tariq Skubal. Obviously, best pitcher in the league.
Really?
Him and Paul Skeens go neck and neck. He has pulled out of the WBC.
Is that legal? How can you do that?
It is legal. So we'll read. Tariq Skubal made the decision to stop pitching at the WBC at spring training, and after consulting with the Tigers organization, his agent, and his teammates in Houston. So let's talk about
He not on the Tigers no more? I think he's in Houston.
Was
that where the training was at?
No, his teammates in Houston. That's where they're playing at. The Astros.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
So Team USA.
Excuse me for non-knowledgeability.
No, you did. He made a comment that said he thought that this was going to be more like, let me see. Obviously, as you can see, he is getting ridiculed.
As you should.
There it is. I just assumed it would be an all-star game type of vibe, and it's absolutely not. It couldn't be farther from that.
What do you think this was, a 1950?
Oh, shut up, us. Bro. So you look at teams, Chinese Taipei, Japan, you look at Korea, you look at Venezuela, DR, Puerto Rico, and you see how much these games mean to them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come out and make that comment.
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the World Baseball Classic. It happens once every so many years, right? It's been different 4 years, 3 years, right? 2 years. It doesn't happen often.
Yeah.
Obviously, unless you live under a rock, obviously, you know that this is serious. People are taking this serious.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to make that comment is just absolutely ignorant. To me, it's just ignorant. People are questioning patriotism, yada yada, like whatever. Like that can be its own thing. But as a competitor, if I'm a teammate, bro, you let us down. You are the guy. You are the main piece of that pitching staff. It is you and Paul Skeens. And you backed out. At first, he said he wasn't ready. And then he says, oh, it's a different vibe. And now it's like, what did you expect? And that's going to take us into what we're going to talk about a little bit later with the USA versus Italy game. I just feel like they are not taking this serious enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult to. These guys are millionaires, right? Now, to say he doesn't know what the WBC is about, I mean, it seems like it has to be very far-fetched to be a professional baseball player and not have any concept that the WBC is a real thing. So first, I don't even, you know what I'm saying? So I think obviously you should get some you know what I'm saying, some ridicule on that. But it just sounds like he don't want to do it. And when you don't want to do something, you're gonna make any excuse. I'm not ready. It's too much. I need to get back. You know, I want to have a good season. All that stuff. So it just sounds like a lot of excuse making. I think Team USA, like you said, we're gonna talk about it later, but is in the excuse making. And like you said, I mean, that's just the one thing I will always relate it back to basketball. But you know what I'm saying? We played our World Cup. And we came in, I think, third. We may have not even medaled in the World Cup 2023. And it's because we're not sending our best guys. But then our best guys don't want to play. So what do you really want? Well, you know, what's really to do? Obviously, like you said, these guys, the other teams would die for this. Yeah. You know, the Chinese team would, you know, they could get third and they
exactly.
You know, yeah. So
100%. 100%.
That's just a problem in our society. If you're not first, you're definitely last. Which adds pressure, which adds a lot of pressure.
It does. It does.
And baseball is kind of one of them sports. It feels like, especially in one game tournament, really anything can happen. Like it's not even you. It's hard to be a super team, to be honest.
Yeah. Absolutely, I agree, man. But my biggest issue is we don't have an Olympics. This is our Olympics. This is our stage, right? This is the only time of year where there's no football. The full baseball season hasn't started. You got basketball going on. They're mid-season, so they're not even playoffs yet. March Madness hasn't started. This is the biggest thing going on in sports right now. And this is what you said. I felt like it was just going to be a all-star game type. What? All-star game? It's a tournament, dog. You're playing a full-blown tournament. You're traveling to different countries for tournament-style play.
Thought it was Globetrotters.
Thought it was banana ball. He out there with stilts on, you know what I'm saying, doing a nay-nay
clown
shit.
Show, warm up.
Throwing the rock. It's just ridiculous, bro. This right here, it actually does upset me, bro. It upsets me because I do think in a lot of ways that specifically in sports, our teams are just getting softer and softer. You're starting to see a lot of European style athletes, but European athletes in general kind of dominate in our sports today. I think besides football, I mean, your top players in the NBA are not from America. Some of your top players in the your top player for sure in the MLB, Shohei Ohtani, is not from America. And then obviously the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, which Puerto Rico is a part of America, but you know, the Dominican Republic specifically, a lot of their players, partly why they're doing so good, obviously they're not from America and they are top in the league. Same with Venezuela. You got Ronald Acuna Jr. out there, not from America. You got a lot of guys.
Is he playing? Because he don't never play in America when it comes to play for the American teams.
Facts. He wasn't playing when we went to watch him.
Yeah, he don't ever want to suit up. But now, okay.
Yeah,
he's playing. No, real live. If I can interject, that's my problem, bro. To be honest, I think America got it backwards, and that's why they're catching up. That's why we're losing, because we have it backwards, right? I don't think we champion our American athletes enough. You say we can bring it to the NBA. We'll start with the NBA. But we got this NBA stuff, man. Bro, outside of maybe nobody Nobody. Luka Doncic, maybe. But all these NBA guys are the NBA guys because they came to America. Nobody's going to know Nikola Jokic if he doesn't play in the NBA. No, Greek Freak. Look at Greek Freak before he got in the NBA. Go do that. Okay, fine. Do that for Greece national team. But you're not going to be Greek Freak. Shea, best player in the world, was playing high school basketball in Tennessee when we was in high school. Right? Yeah. High school basketball, you get molded in the United States. So guys come over here, take our stuff. We looking past our own guys. We looking past our own guys for NIL. We giving all the resources to the European guys, and then now we confuse how they catching up. Now we don't want to champion our guys. And the worst part about it is these people coming to our country don't give a damn. They're gonna take our stuff, and then they're gonna take our stuff, and then when they go win a silver medal for Greece, they're gonna say, "Man, Greece did so much for me. Greece ain't no mention of America." None of that stuff, man. So to be honest, that's a real sore subject for me. I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, they cap Americans coming over here to play overseas basketball. Let's cap the Europeans coming to the NBA, man. To be honest, if we're gonna keep it tall, because it's American league, and we wondering why people can't jack with America. Oh, people ain't jacking with certain leagues. It's because our best player is Slovenian, and he don't give a damn. Our best player is Serbian, and he win a championship and say, "All right, can I go home?" They don't even want to be here, and we wonder why the product ain't as good as we want. It's because it ain't our guys no more. If people are not embracing the culture, you know what I'm saying? We try to go Magic City night, we can't have Magic City night because they're not rocking. They're not for real life. They're not rocking with the culture. Yeah, and so that's why the league feel empty. That's why, you know what I'm saying? I just ain't rocking with it, man. And you're right though. Schoolball is BSing. And you should want to put on, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then you look at management. I know we're gonna get to the Italy game, but the management don't even look locked in.
You're right. So, we're getting lazy.
And lazy, soft.
You could trickle it down to capitalism because everything is about money. They're gonna keep bringing the Europeans over here because they hooping, right? They're gonna keep doing that. They're gonna keep putting spotlights on them. But like you said, and I've seen it myself, they come over, they show out, they get their chicken, right, and then they go back home.
Everybody go home,
and then they give their credit to where they're from. And there's no shout outs about, the training they received over here. There's no shout outs about the people who helped them along the way over here. And it's not, you don't want to sit there and beg for handouts. But that's the reality of what we're dealing with now. Right.
Real life. What is the MLB? What is the Dominican Republic team? What does any of these teams look like if we don't allow them in the MLB? I don't know what the Dominican Republic League look like, the National League over there. But what if all them guys got to stay over there? Is they a rival now? Are they as good of a rival? If they don't get to come over here and play high school, don't get to come over here and play college, they just got to play Dominican Republic, and then they show up and hoop. Are they able to do that?
I will say.
Do we have a better team? Do we have a better American team?
I will say the only difference with the DR, specifically the DR, is that a lot of these kids get drafted out of high school from the DR. A lot of them don't go to college; they just get drafted because the baseball in the Dominican Republic is massive. It is the thing, right? You look at my boy Mariano Rivera talking about making a baseball glove out of a milk carton, right? That's what they do. They live and breathe baseball. But at the same time, yes, their raw talent is off the charts. But without standardized American training, do they become what they are today? The standardized training that we have here, do they become what they are today? I don't know. I don't think so. Obviously, that's hypothetical.
Theoretical and all that.
Theoretical. Yeah, my fault. Theoretical. But like I said, man, it's just you talk about Tariq Skubal, you talk about what this is. This is him pulling out is maybe a small thing for him, but it shines a light on what really is happening in American sports today. American sports are getting softer. People from other countries are seeing opportunities, and they're coming over and whooping ass. That's simple.
Yeah.
Whooping ass. So yeah, man. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Trump roundtable. Now, the actual video, bro, it was like a 2-hour-long meeting.
For sure.
So I pulled up some cliff notes, a little bit of cliff notes. I'll read them off here.
Hey, your way spinning, twin.
For sure, bro. For sure. You know how it go. Let's see here. Trump plans executive order to address college sports issues. After a plea for help from the highest levels of college athletics, President Trump on Friday, this was last Friday, said he will write an executive order within a week that will solve all the problems, in quotes. Solve all the problems.
Jeez.
Brought forth an unprecedented meeting at the White House to address the future of college sports. Trump, who was joined in the East Room by about 50 people from varied backgrounds, hosted the first Saving College Sports Roundtable with Vice Chair, Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio is vice? That's the
Florida? Was it Florida?
Oh, I'm tripping, bro. I'm thinking that's
Ricky Rubio.
Fabletics. No, what's the dude's name? White Party.
Michael Rubin?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's him. I'm tripping. Yeah.
You peon.
Yep. New York Yankees.
I think Marco Rubio was the Florida governor. I think.
Okay. Yeah. President Randy Levine, yep, and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. This group included other politicians, sports celebrities, of course, all of that. They delivered a similar message. College sports needs federal legislation to restore order in the NIL space and its overall economics. End quotes from Trump here. I will have an executive order within 1 week, and it will be very all-encompassing. And we're going to put it forward, and we're going to get sued, and we're going to see how it plays, okay? But I'll have an executive order, which will solve every problem in this room, every conceivable problem within 1 week, and we'll put it forward. We will get sued. That's the only thing I know for sure. So, as you see here, former Alabama coach Nick Saban, sitting 2 seats to the left of the president, was the first to speak in the college space. So we are going to tune into that.
Shout out Nick Saban, man.
Shout out Saban, man.
That's your boy, ain't it?
Washington, President Donald Trump met with a roster of legends at the White House to talk about a major overhaul of the collegiate system. The president hosted sports icons including Tiger Woods, Urban Meyer, the Power 4 conference commissioners, and
Urban Meyer? For what?
Hey, he stand up. Stand up.
For what, bro? Yeah, that's
Tiger Woods ain't stand up either, for real.
Saban says that the rise of pay-for-play and the transfer portal have shifted the focus away from education and long-term value.
We need to develop an effective system of revenue sharing, authentic name, image, and likeness. Authentic being you have marketing value, which now we have collectives, which just create opportunities, which just become pay for play. Eligibility issues where we have guys playing 6, 7, and 8 years. So you have 25 and 26-year-old people playing against 18 and 19-year-olds, which is not healthy.
Saban emphasized that while name, image, and likeness, or NIL, should enhance a student's life, it should not replace the ultimate goal, which is a college degree.
Bar. Nick Saban always going to look at it in a clear lens, that's what I love. That's why I love Nick Saban. I agree, bro. I mean, let's just talk about first and foremost. There really are dudes. I mean, you look at Buddy from Alabama, basketball for Alabama, came back from
Betty Alco
League. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's Canadian, by the way.
I didn't know that. That's crazy,
but neither here nor there.
He don't look African. That's crazy in itself to me that he's even first allowed to do that. But then you just look at the amount of people who really are like grown individuals. Like they're older than us right now, still playing in college, right? And then if you talk specifics in football, these grown men going up against 17, 18, 19-year-olds, they got different bodies. They're more mature. They've been lifting longer. They're faster. They're stronger. And they laying boom on these young kids. I mean, they laying hit stick. That's crazy, bro. That can't be a thing, bro. You know? So, what, I mean, do you have thoughts on what maybe Trump is going to do? What can you even pass? What can you do in this situation?
I mean, yeah, I mean, the main problem is the NCAA has no hands, right? They got no tool, they got no hammer. They can't say anything. They say, hey, you're not eligible. Okay, we're gonna take you to court. Court rules, and they overrule the NCAA. So if you have a good enough lawyer, then you can get another year, and that's the first problem. How does that even make sense, right? How does that even make sense that the court ruling gets to override what the literal organization NCAA gets to do? So that's the main problem. So hopefully in this executive order, and that's why he said he's going to get sued, because that's how people are getting over it on the NCAA. So hopefully the executive order knows that out, takes that out. But I mean, I don't know exactly what it has to be. I think, like Saban said, it's not even NIL anymore. Name, image, and likeness is not even what it is. It's you sign a deal, you on with the transfer portals. Hey, we'll give you $40,000, give it to you in 4 installments, and that's that. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to sell no jerseys, no autograph signs. You just get your kickback, just like a regular salaried employee, just like myself as a pro. That's how it's working now. To the thing of the age, man, I think, to be honest, I think you should not be able to play college basketball or any college sports over the age of 24. Once you turn 24, I don't care if you turn 24 in December. Yeah. Your season done. Done. Yeah. Because another problem that we have, once again, we have overseas guys coming. I played a guy in the finals last year. He's playing for Indiana State, 22 years old. In the finals of a professional basketball league.
Oh, he played for Indiana State like this year?
Now, yeah, this year he played for Indiana State. You know what I'm saying? 22 years old. Yeah. Gonna probably walk away with $300,000. Once again, back to my main point. That's taking bread away from an American player, right? Like, what are we talking about? This guy's already played professional basketball. How does that even make sense? Is it? I've been saying this the whole time. College sports ain't even amateur anymore. It's not. No, definitely it's pro. So if we want to get back to it, we need to stop this, and we also need to stop all this reclass and stuff. The age you're done at is 24. I want to say 23, but some people start school late, whatever. So if you do reclass, fine. You come in at 19, but you have to be done by your 24 years. By 24, you get 5 years. You get 4 years to play 5. You get red shirt. You get if you get hurt twice. I'm sorry. There could be bad luck. Yeah, there can be. Life has bad luck. If you get hurt twice, you miss 2 years. People 15 years ago was dealing with that, right? I think it just needs to be a hard stop, bro. It needs to be a hard stop. It needs to be, you know what I'm saying? If we're going, let's just have them on payroll. If we're going to have them on payroll, salary cap leagues, whatever you got to do. But it's out of control, man. And like I said, the whole show, money is involved. People going to justify. People going to do whatever it takes. And I understand these coaches got money on the line. So, hey, if I could bring a former G League player in, if I'm Nate Oates, I can bring a former G League player in. Why not? Yeah. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely. That's it, bro. And then you look here at Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer says the solution is to get rid of the collectives. That's cheap. Donors put money in a pot. It's distributed to players through coaches and managers. That's not allowed. That's not supposed to do that. That's pay for play. It's the same thing as pay to win in gaming, right? I mean, you gotta think, bro. What was it? Oregon, an Oregon donor used to be the CEO of Nike. Phil Knight. And he gave a buku amount of money to Oregon because he wants to see them win a national championship before he passes. That's not how it's supposed to be. It's just not. It's just for you to for you to just be able to have an absurd amount of money. You don't even have to have had gone to the school. You could literally just be a super fan with a crap load of money and just be like, I'm about to give them multi-millions to go spend money on this team so that I can watch some fun basketball or some fun baseball, whatever sport it may be. Yeah, it's just crazy, bro. And then you look at the two players on Ohio State last year or the year before, football, both driving Lamborghinis to school. You got dudes up in Colorado, Dion and them, Shador and them bought Dion a house in Colorado, like a mansion. Travis Hunter bought a mansion before he even got to the league. Like the effects that this is having on a young man's mental, a young woman's mental, is not healthy. I think people struggle to understand. With money comes responsibility. And if you are not a responsible young man or young woman, you are going to struggle with that money. You're going to trick it off. Your bad habits will then be enhanced. That's what people say all the time. They say money is the root of all evil. Money is the root of evil for people who do not have a foundation. If your foundation lies in your bad habits, in clubs, and drinking, and drugs, and spending money on flashy things, and whatever it may be, and you don't have any sort of moral compass, you're going to find yourself crashing out. Now, I'm thinking, I do believe as well, this also aids in the fact that, going back to our last topic, why Americans are getting so soft in sports and why Europeans are taking over, because NIL here has made it less, I'd say less attractive to go play professional.
Yeah.
Right. Now let's think about exactly right. So let's think about this. When Ant Edwards first got to the league, he openly said he don't like basketball. He's just good at it.
Yeah.
He's just good at it. So a guy like Ant, if he was in college today, killing like he was killing, and he's making multi-millions, is he even going to the league?
Yes, he's the number one pick. He's number one pick. He's
get
number one
that.
pick level. He's going to the league. He's going to the league.
League
saying, money is still different. Now, I take it. But yeah, I mean, but to your point, there's a lot of guys who, you know what I'm saying, instead of going to the league, they're going to try to find a way to sue and get 6 years and 5th years and how many different places can I go and who's going to pay me the most. Yes, that, and once again, that's diluting the game. Yeah, that is diluting the game because you're not getting good development. These guys are already developed. All these things are a problem. So I am with you on that. But I take it I think I look back and think about it for myself, right? Like, I won freshman of the year on the second best Division II conference. If NIL is around, I'm transferring. MTSU's paying guys $35,000, $50,000. Walk-ons, regulars, paying that bread. And you don't even have to sit out anymore. So think about it. I go D2 freshman of the year in the second best D2 conference. I go to MT, average 12 points. By the time I'm a senior, I'm literally in the ACC. Yeah. I'm literally in the ACC. I'm literally a potential Big Ten player. And that did not exist when we was playing. But it's all because you finagle it. You stay around. You 24 years old now. Okay, of course at 24, I'm going to be better than 18-year-olds. Yeah. But, and once again, that's just hurting the whole development. But, hey, I mean, guys like me, there's potential. I don't even try to play professional basketball, to be honest. If I had $1 million by time the deal was over,
we know about you already. But yeah, we know about you already.
I'm chilling. So yeah, man, like yeah, for sure. It changed the whole thing, and like you said, it makes. But let me pose this though. There's plenty of people that say they not like Cardale Jones, Ohio State quarterback, maybe 2015, 2016. He said, "I'm not here for school. I'm here for football." Yeah. That's part of the game, right? And that's still how it's gonna be. And as much as Nick Saban wants to talk about it, I don't think they was really focused on Derrick Henry, Julio Jones, all them studs they had They was really checking on them boys in the classroom for real. They was really worried about, you know what I'm saying? Nah. So let's call it what it is at the end of the day, man. This is how it's gonna be. Obviously, like they said, they might need more, you know, regulations with it. But some of these guys ain't going for no education. And they know that. We know that. They're going to play football. They're going to play basketball. So obviously it's easy to critique, but I think Saban, Urban Meyer, come on, man. Y'all know what y'all was on too, bro. So need to hit on there.
Yep. I think that's real, bro. But once again, you talk about that, how they're here for like collegiate athletes. They always say it's college first, but for a long time it was athletics, right? I'm here to play sports. But why are you here to play sports? You're here to play sports to go to the next level to get that money. Nowadays, you could just come half-ass sports and half-ass school and still get the money.
But if the system gonna let you half-ass, why not half-ass?
Exactly. That's the problem right there. That's the problem right there, bro. Hey, let's get it rocking to let's get it rocking to your boy Bam Adebayo.
Okay, Bam Cam.
Shout out Bam,
Kobe.
83
Shout out
points,
Rashad. Hey, man. Hey, hold up. Shout out Rashad McCants, man. He said it was possible, and everybody was clowning him, man. So he said he had 15 the first. That was easy. That was easy. So shout out Rashad McCants, man.
That's hilarious.
Said it was possible. They were sleeping on, bro.
All right, bro. Bam Adebayo had a night for all time on Tuesday with a point total second to only Wilt Chamberlain. In the NBA record books, Adebayo scored 83 points, setting league marks for free throws made and attempted in a game in Miami Heat's 150-129 win over the Wizards. In quotes, an absolute surreal night, says Eric Spoelstra. Obviously, we've been blessed to have been a part of a lot of big moments in this arena. It just happened. Moments happen, and I'm grateful that we're all able to be a part of it and witness it. Chamberlain's 100-point game is a record that has stood since 1962. Kobe Bryant, one of Adebayo's biggest heroes, was number 2 on the list with 81. Adebayo never thought he would be in that club. Let's watch this.
Okay.
And in game number 6.
Let's watch this.
Okay.
I haven't seen this. He's getting a lot of backlash.
Unfairly.
Do you really think, though? Now, first quarter, 30, what he had, 32 in the first? Yeah, that's OD.
Yep. I mean, knock down Tracy. I think he had 6 threes on the game. Yeah. I mean, 43 free throws. I mean, they was fouling. Yeah. If you saw the foul montage, they was fouling. Those were fouls. Yeah. Bam, it's hard for Bam to flop on some SGA. We gonna be on to that. They was hacking. He was bullying. Look at that. Put him in the rim. Sorry. Who on this Wizards roster could check him?
Nobody. Let's be honest.
Nobody could check him. So they had to foul.
He knew he was gonna kill somebody tonight.
I understand the end of the game. Obviously, we'll get to it. Could be a little unethical. But this first quarter, I mean, why would you not do it, man, to be honest? The clips were obviously he's spraying people down, but he played a bunch of nobodies. Like Ime Udoka said, man, the Wizards trash bag records. So, hey. Post work, spin. I mean, who's nobody rocking with him? Right. I mean, he handling, but I mean, come on, man.
He killed dude.
Come on, man.
They can't put nobody on him, to be fair. He killed dude. That's a crazy move.
Come on, man.
And it was his mom's first time at the game. That's tough to see.
Ain't no way. There's no way.
Yeah.
Nah, that's raised bait. Yeah. It's video game, bro. His mom first ever NBA game, and he can put up 83. Come on.
I swear, bro. She sat with him in the press conference, bro.
That don't make no sense, bro. How is that even possible, bro? Where his mama at? He got $300 million. She can't move. Where? I don't even know where Bam
can't move, gang.
Bam Adebayo was American. Where was she living at?
Bro, don't ask me, bro.
Now that's bogus. Nah, I ain't buying that.
What the story said, bro.
It made that up, man.
You think it's fake news?
I mean, I just don't understand. I don't know. I just can't put that together. I mean, he's American. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, so you the other team, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What's going through your mind?
I mean, look at this. They get mushed. Run that playback. I mean, guys get mushed. I mean, bro, guys get mushed. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, coach, I can't do much, gang. He moved me out the way.
Oh my God.
Obviously, this foul play. I mean, you gonna knock his block off or something outside.
They're gonna do. That's what gonna do right there, ain't it?
Nah, my dude's been there. This ain't no first time. Anyway, bro, nah, I ain't going for the mom story. But I mean, the other dudes getting their head kicked in. So either I mean, like I said, either you hurt Bam Adebayo or you just gotta take ass whooping. They was trying to double team him.
That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. That's surreal, bro. Regardless of what people say, oh, the whole fourth quarter was a fluke, but it wasn't even basketball no more, yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
You still got to knock the shots down.
For sure. I mean, 37 of 43 free throws. That's a lot of damn free throws made, for sure.
What was the let me see.
I mean, he did shoot 43 shots or something like that. 40-something shots, 40 shots.
Oh, I'm tripping. Bam. God, wait, I'm talking crooked numbers. 7 for 22 from 3 is crazy.
Yeah, he was jacking at the end.
He got to. He tried to hit 100. I like it. 5 TOs. He was definitely forcing rock. 2 blocks, 2 steals, 3 assists, 9 rebounds. He couldn't even hit the double-double. It's crazy. 42 minutes, 83 point facts. 83 points, 20 for 43 from field goal, 7 for 22 from 3, 36 for 43 from free throw. Now, the coach for the Wizards spoke about this.
So he had to take that on the chin, bro. And that's what they do. They got to take that belt to ass, bro. So we got to shake back. Ain't no shaking back. Y'all suck. But they tanking anyway, so it don't even matter.
So what exactly? So what's it really matter, bro? What's it really matter?
You firing coach? If you know what I'm saying?
100%.
We only lost the game by 7 in the second half, and the fourth quarter just turned into a not a real basketball game, but we got to be better with our ball security, and we got to own the fact that we let this guy get hot, and that's on us. Turnovers, offense, rebounds, the possession.
In his defense, you didn't let him get hot. He came out the gate stroking that thing. You can't do shit about that.
I mean, ain't got nobody to guard him.
You ain't got nobody to guard him, right?
Traded for AD, but he nowhere to be found.
One, congratulations to Bam. That's really crazy, bro. That's really crazy that he rocked out like that. But yes, he's getting a lot of mixed reviews about, oh, it wasn't legit. One dude says, let's see.
Kobe's 81 is not Bam's 83. There's a difference. Yes, 83 is 83. That's fucking hard to do, regardless of what level you're playing. Now,
it's impossible to do.
When we played Kobe, Toronto played Kobe, the Lakers, it was a close game the whole way. They needed Kobe's 81 points. In Bam's case, it was up by 30, 25. They were fouling so he can get there and beat it. The record, right? Hold on. It's not the same, right? Okay. It's not the same. So to me, that 83 is an asterisk, bro.
There's no asterisk.
There's an asterisk in my book.
No, fellas. That is an asterisk, bro. That's an asterisk.
That's an asterisk. He shot 47 free throws, which, at the end of the day, that's not his fault. They were fouling him. They were fouling the shit out of him.
36 points came off free throws.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I'm not going to discredit what Bam did because fucking he had 30-something. That had nothing to do with anything.
I hate when niggas do that. You just discredited him. You throw in the asterisk. That's an immediate discredit.
But the only people who are discrediting him is the old heads and the Kobe fans. Real life. People who
Yeah.
love Cole, people that love Cole, it was a
Yeah.
loss for them. It was
Yeah.
a loss last night or 2 nights ago was a
For
loss.
sure. For sure.
And the old heads who, but those old heads people who think Kobe to go. Which shout out
Yeah.
Kobe. I ain't got no hate for
Yeah.
Kobe. But that's the only people really upset right now. For real.
Yeah.
For real.
Absolutely. Hold on. Keep going, bro. Keep going.
And I mean, so I'm gonna take it to my own deal. I think the 83 was legitimate, right? Dame's had 71, Donovan Mitchell's had 70 around there. D Book had 70. All those things were like D Book, bad team. When Donovan Mitchell did it, wasn't necessarily a great team. It's not about the winning, okay? It's not about the fact of, you know what I'm saying, people trying to discredit him because they were blowing the team out, right? If the Wizards kept it any type of close, they couldn't have even done those fouling, you know what I'm saying, tactics, turn the fourth quarter into a clown show. It would never happen if the Wizards were any type of competitive. So I think A, we got to blame the Wizards. B, Bam did his thing. And the last thing I want to touch on is how hard it is to touch 83 points. Don't matter what it is, to make 36 out of 43 free throws, that's an 85% clip. To get fouled, to have the stamina to do that, to keep going, it doesn't even matter, man. And if you are the Miami Heat, why would you not get your guy this record if you have the potential? Just like you sub a guy who's never played before and it's a blowout, you put him in, hits the game-winning shot or hits the shot, y'all are up 30, but everybody's celebrating, the crowd goes crazy. It is the same concept, man. So anybody saying this is dishonorable, anybody saying this stuff is asterisk level, to me, you full of it. To be honest, you can't hate on greatness. This could be the highest scoring game of all time in reality, because we've never even seen Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain's joint was a clown show. There is no film of that. So yeah, man, I think we got a champion. I think we got a champion Bam. I think Bam, you know what I'm saying, deserves it. Obviously, at his shorty, Asia Wilson. I don't know about the mom story. Once again, I think that's a bunch of fugazi. But I ain't gonna disrespect his moms. So shout out Bam, man. He did his thing. And yeah, man, this should be credited 100%. No asterisks for this game.
I agree. No asterisks, man. Give the man his flowers, bro. Oh, see, they lied. They lied. It was not necessarily the first game his mother ever attended, but it was implied to be the first game she attended during this specific stretch of time or upon returning to see him. So,
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
In a second, Abias and mother share a close relationship. Where does she live? Oh, wait a minute.
Shorty live in North Carolina. She live in Charlotte, bro.
She live in Florida, gang.
I'm trying, like, bro, it's a clown show, bro. Like, the dude, he's American, bro. Like, bro, he grew up in America. What are we talking about?
Oh, grew up in North Carolina. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Whatever. Congratulations to Bam, bro. Get your buckets
Shout
off,
out,
man.
Bam.
Don't let nobody say take that away from you, bro. You did right, bro. You did your thing.
I'm running up the
It
score,
wasn't your
bro.
fault that was fouling. You got to run up the score, bro. You got to. You know
They
people
say,
gonna
hey,
hate.
you speak of Wilt Chamberlain, you got to put me in there, too. Talking about.
Facts. Got to. All right. Jay Beasley, you seen this?
Justin Bieber?
No, Jaylen Brown.
Oh. Shaq and the fool.
Bruh. He spazzed out. Now, I'm going to ask you a question.
Continuing to double Brown. This is gonna...
Look at him.
Mm-hmm. Going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't having it.
What do you say right there to get to Tech when he pointed at him?
I think he just kept going. Because I think the ref told him kind of chill out a little bit, and he kept going.
Mm-hmm. Then he back in.
Yeah.
Tech number 2.
Out.
Now he trying to fight somebody. Now they are playing the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
So
National TV game.
Yeah, it's a big game here. It's a big game. Obviously, now as a competitor, things are going to happen, right? But as I guess also as a competitor, this is a big game, right?
Yeah.
You can look at it. I mean, they're winning 51-49 at the time. You can look at it as, you already got a tech, let me chill out. Or you can look at it as, no, I got to get my point across. Me personally, the athlete I was, I never complained. I wasn't a complainer to umpires. Now, if I'm on the bench, yeah, they're going to hear me. But if I'm pitching, you're not going to see me make no faces if I don't get a strike, whatever it may be. In this sense, you don't get a call and you spaz out, you get tossed out of the game. Do you know if they won that game?
I would assume they didn't. I do not know if they did.
Nope. Yeah, they lost 125-116. Jay Tate, 24 points, 27 minutes. Obviously had to pick up some of the scoring. Derek White, 34. Ron Harper Jr., 22. Jaylen Brown, 15 minutes. He only got 15 minutes in before he got kicked.
Did you see the foul? Foul wasn't much, bro.
It wasn't, bro. I don't even know if it was a foul. I think it was they called him out of bounds, and he said that he got pushed out of bounds.
Yep.
Which is, it's just like something had to be going on because that doesn't grant that reaction.
Yeah. And I mean, some guys are pushing all night. You know what I'm saying? Some guys push you all night, and sometimes it gets to be enough, man. And there could have been a few calls before that was missed, and that were actually real pushes. And so now it's another push. I'm out of bounds, man. Nah, it's bogus, man. Refs ain't protecting me. I got to stand on my business.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I respect that. Does this game matter down the stretch?
No.
Not really? Okay.
This doesn't matter. I mean, the Celtics probably feel comfortable. I mean, he probably feels comfortable. Missoula is the type of guy to always want to be on his P's and Q's and probably has a quote for it. But, I mean, I think everybody, the consensus is if this Celtics team is a full, everybody's healthy, they're the best team in the East. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're going to blow up, if you're going to have these nights, they're playing 82 games. I'm okay with it. Now, do I think his ass should have got thrown out? For sure. For sure. Did utmost. Did way too much. I think he should have gotten thrown out. I know people were saying the other ref came in and threw him out, and the other ref shouldn't have intervened. But, sometimes maybe the other ref was the crew chief, right? So the crew chief has the right to come in and say it's his job to make sure his guys are taken care of, all that stuff. So I'm okay with him getting thrown out. Obviously, this stuff don't matter. It's good entertainment. I'm glad he made a spectacle of getting thrown out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you're gonna get tossed, bro, you got to go all the way.
For sure. And it's okay. I mean, I'm a complainer. I'm a complainer now. I'm gonna tell ref he ain't doing his damn job. He missed it. I'm gonna tell you, I'm working my ass off out here, and you missing calls. Well, come on now. Can't be having that. So I'm with complaining. I'm with the little, you know what I'm saying, back and forth with the ref. And you never know, man. A bad night. You never know. He's had smoke with this ref before. Things happen. It's professional sports. We got a game literally 2 days from now, probably a day after. So who cares, man? I think I see nothing wrong with that. That's part of the game. That's part of the game.
Yeah. You ever been tossed out?
Nah, I ain't never been tossed out. I've had I got one tech in high school. You feel me? I glass, buddy. My bounce ain't that high. So
Yeah.
Shit. You hear me? I hit him with that. What?
They gave you a tech for saying that?
For sure. Played Riverdale, Elijah Cobb. We at the crib, came through, punched that stuff. And then you feel me? I did, like I said, I was giving that weak ass shit. Now I got tech. I'm like, bro. And then I was like, never mind, I did do it. So you feel me? I guess you can't say that. We high school, bro. We supposed to be upstanding citizens, bro. So I respect it. Young boys. I don't think I got a tech in college. Then I got a tech in pro last year. My one and only tech. I was shit talking to ref. But that's just how it goes. We were losing, everything going against. So I'm shit talking to ref, and then but he gave me a tech on some weak, bro. Dudes in the paint. I literally said 3 Tech. All right, bro. So, but that's how it is, bro. And back to my point. Referees out here, I was in Belgium. They're gonna take care of the Belgians. Okay, referees in Poland, they're gonna take care of the Polish people. Referees in America ain't taking care of the Americans, bro. But that's neither here nor there. Okay,
that makes sense.
I'm gonna talk my shit. I ain't gonna go too far, but I think I might have a Tech in me this season. I can't lie to you.
No, that's crazy.
That's crazy. I'm feeling it. I'm a low one.
Tech.
I'm a low one though. It feel good. You know, make a spectacle. You know what I'm saying? Stand up.
Yeah, I get it. So what the fans get hyped for a Tech, or they like, oh man, you tripping?
No, our home fans, we got the best fans in the league, bro. For real. Our fans be packed out. Our fans be loud as hell. Bro, people be like, you could tie your shoe, they gonna start cheering, bro. They loud as hell for anything. Yeah.
I love it.
It's a good environment, bro. So if you get a Tech at the crib, but I'd rather get away. To be honest.
Yeah.
Talk my shit. And, listen this shit. So we playing one game. We end up losing this game. Refs was really on bull. Yeah. And so Luther Muhammad, you ever heard of him? He was in our class, and he's like top 50. So I'm playing him a couple weeks ago, and he tried to over, you know what I'm saying, pound over, Euro step me, whatever. And he slipped, bro. I ain't fouling. So I'm looking around, that was good. Yeah. And then management of the other team talking about stop complaining. Turn around and said, shut your ass up. And like loud as hell, dog. I said, Joe, loud as hell, bro. So yeah, bro, it's good to be wild. It's fun, bro.
You got to.
Wilding is fun. Wilding is fun. So
you got to.
Yeah. I'm with JB. Get thrown out.
That's
bro.
hilarious.
We got a game tomorrow, bro. Get thrown out.
Yeah. It's funny you say that about high school, bro. I was me and my brother. My brother was playing in the national tournament back in 2018, and we were watching Oak Hill versus Mount Verde. It was a championship, all right? This is when they had Mount Verde had Ben Simmons, D'Angelo Russell. Oak Hill had the Martin twins. And I remember, bro, we sitting courtside, Madison Square Garden. It wasn't a ton of people in there. Of course, it was high school championship, but good amount of people in there. But not enough people to where you can't hear the players on the court. So I'm hearing everything.
Yeah. He was talking cash, boy.
First of all, the amount of shit talk I was hearing was unbelievable. But no text. But like you said, how you pin somebody's shit. I think it was Austin Martin, one of the Martin twins coming down the court, go for the lay. D'Angelo Russell came out of nowhere. Boo! Off the backboard. Looked at him dead in his eye. Give me that shit, bitch ass nigga. I was like, sitting there like, God.
They gave him tech?
No tech.
That's because they were letting the boys rock, though. I mean, at that level, bro, you gotta let them rock. That's what they're gonna do, bro. These are the best players, like.
Facts.
This is what get them guys going. This is who they are.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta let that stuff go. Unless somebody up it, like, really, you know what I'm saying, to where it can turn physical. Outside of that, you gotta let this stuff rock.
Yeah. It's a little shit talk, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Even at the high school level at Blackman, bro, it's just like,
come on, we in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, bro. They not ready for give me that weak ass shit.
But y'all got national schedule though. Now y'all had national schedule though. That's
but we was in the city. It was in the city. Come on, bro. We gotta be good. We gotta be good people, upstanding citizens, bro.
No, sirs.
Come on, man. We gotta set a for the children, man.
I guess
I ain't even saying that loud. I ain't saying like
you said it loud enough to get the technical.
But short. But here, I mean, with all due respect to the women, bro, it was a story that teed me up, bro. We gonna call it what it is, bro. With all due respect to women, though. Shout out to women. Shout out to women referees. Y'all doing y'all thing, trying y'all best. But women referees should not be refereeing men games. I'm gonna call that what it is.
You don't think?
Because, bro, shorty, I mean, real life. Like, if you a good official, you gon' feel that you can. If you play basketball, you know what a certain foul feels like. You know what a certain bump feels like. A certain screen, right? A shorty don't know that. So if you come over with some chest to chest contact, it's not really a foul. But a shorty, she imagined herself getting hit like that.
Yeah.
And she called foul. Right? So touch foul, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So with all due respect to the women, though, I'm a big fan of women these days. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do y'all thing. Shout out National Women's Day was Sunday. But yeah, man, I'm not a big fan of women referees. With all due respect, once again.
I respect it. As a hooper, as somebody who actually is in it, I mean, I respect the take. No, if you was somebody sitting on couch eating potato chips, talking about something, I don't give a damn about no women doing refereeing. It's a different story.
Hey, they got women umpires?
Do they?
So they went AI umpire for a woman. That's crazy work.
I don't know if that they do.
Because we know baseball not progressive. So
you got the
y'all ain't progressive game.
Jen Powell. Shout out Jen, bro. Shout out Jen.
You say Glenn Powell?
Jen.
Oh, I thought you talking about the Fed game. Is his name Glenn Powell? What's his name?
Oh no, bro.
Who the Fed got? Powell. It's Powell.
It is.
Who be setting the interest rates and stuff.
I don't know.
Glenn
if it's
Powell
Glenn.
might be the actor. It's not. No,
I
Glenn
don't know
Powell
if
the
it's
actor.
Glenn. Yeah.
Glenn Powell the actor. Okay.
Jen Powell made history as the first woman to umpire in the regular season Major League Baseball game, debuting August 9th, 2025. Shout out.
See, y'all not progressive. Y'all not progressive.
We got the LGBTQ month. You know, the little jersey.
Yeah, everybody was hating on your whole player base.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie with that.
I don't want to wear this bullshit. Your whole player base was tight. Nah,
it did not turn out good,
They shouldn't have done month. They should have done week.
Yeah.
I mean, you series, bro. One series.
You got OD games in a month. They play 162, bro. You got OD games.
They sick of Pete, bro. For sure. Whatever it was. The rainbow. I don't know what it was, bro. But I remember that. Everybody was like, they bringing it back this year?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it got to be over it.
That's
why they took all off Sunday Night Baseball. They put women on it. Because y'all was hating. You know that. Wasn't it? Who's that?
Maxx Crosby. Let's talk about Maxx Crosby real fast. Obviously, we know trade fell through. He failed the physical, is what they say. Now, a guy on Twitter says, I'm not going to be able to find it. But a guy on Twitter was pretty much saying, if the Ravens back out of this, or if Maxx Crosby, let me say this, after Maxx Crosby failed his physical, a guy speculated, if they go get Tyler Hendrickson and they get to keep both of their picks, they should be investigated for tampering. We know that they signed Tyler Hendrickson yesterday. Should they? Because, and I don't know the legalities of it. Obviously, you sign contract, but you fail physical. Contract is null. It's nullified. Obviously, with Crosby coming off of injury from last year, long-term knee prognosis, following his surgery in January, they said the risk was too high, right? Yeah. I don't agree. I don't think so. I just don't think so. A player the caliber of Maxx Crosby, I don't think that that's enough to be like, all right, we're not going to take him. We know he's going to come on the field and perform. We know that. But I think that they realized, hey, we got this chance with Hendrickson, and on top of that, if we say he failed the physical, then we can keep our picks and still beef up our defense. Do you think that that's worth an investigation?
Well, one of the toughest things in this is because there's a lot of gray area. And it's the same for the NBA. It's really the same for college, and you want to talk about it for tampering. But all these deals are done before they're actually supposed to be done, right? Yeah, so let's say on Tuesday, let's say the deadline, I think the deadline was Wednesday, okay? On Monday, let's say the trade goes through. Well, the trade doesn't actually go through till let's say 12 o'clock on Wednesday. Same thing for the NBA. So what teams are forced to have to do is, actually, let me break it down to the real example, right? So you'll see Adam Schefter tweet something out. They'll say the Viking or the Cardinals cut Kyler Murray. It will be effective next week, right? So they're announcing they cut him, but the cut actually takes place in the next week because of things like actual league deadlines, right? The official date they can cut them is at this point, but they're announcing that early. Why? To get certain things under the table. So what I think I understand with this Maxx Crosby thing specifically is this team, you know what I'm saying? They made this trade, and obviously it's announced because things get leaked. They made this trade before it was actually official, before anything actually even got signed. Right? So all this stuff is verbal agreement. All this stuff is nothing's on paper. So even, you know what I'm saying, someone going to sign for the Titans, if it was before the date, it's all verbal agreements, and they have to do this because, you know, agents got to get these things. We got to fill out our roster. Guys are moving all over the place. So if you don't do these things, you're going to get left behind. So legally, Ravens ain't did nothing wrong. Legally, they are covered. They didn't do anything wrong. It was before the date. They flew them in to test. This is standard operating procedure. You know what I'm saying? So from that perspective, I don't think they should be, you know, cut. Okay. Now, obviously, morality is jacked up. Maybe the Ravens have done this before. Maybe this is kind of one of the things they do. But if he's not right, he's not right to any degree. And like you said, yes, they probably did backdoor, got Trey Hendrickson. Now they got the picks, obviously. But that's the game. That's the business.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think in a sense I do agree. I think the question lies in what is the process, right? Before we even make the announcement, before there's anything, is he even eligible? Now, when it comes to the physical process, is it up to the buyer, right? The person who he will be playing for? Or does the team he's playing for currently assess if he's physically fit for a trade?
Well, I think every team has their own medical staff, so it's the buyer that's why he has to go over. That's why he has to fly over probably within 24 hours and get evaluated.
I just think that's a little crazy. I feel like not even, man. I don't know.
This is the system. There's just a kink in it.
Yeah.
This is the way things are done in these verbal agreements, and the Ravens just decided to backdoor. That's all it is. Right? Do you know there's a little fault in the game? You know, okay, there's a little backdoor play right here. Let's run this. Let's do that. Because we know we can, and nobody can really say anything about it. It's slime ball.
Yep.
That's what it is. It's slime ball, but
it is.
If you can't say, I mean, like I said, legality-wise, how much can you really say? If their doctors say, we don't like his knee, then that's the end of the story. Because they have the right to say, we don't like his knee, or we don't like his ankle, whatever the situation was. If they don't like something, they can say it. And that's just that. That's sports, man.
I'm curious because obviously, as Maxx Crosby, you can't come out and say man, they're tripping. You know, I'm fine. I'm feeling fine. I know I killed my physical, whatever it may be. Because now he's showing favoritism that he actually wanted to go to the Ravens, breaks down morale for the Raiders. So he comes out and say, you know, like, I'm a Raider, right? And which I respect, just PR. But that I just don't know that. I don't know. Like you said, this is a business, I guess. Me personally, that needs to be investigated. That news can't come out. You can't be posting pictures of Maxx Crosby, Lamar Jackson, and Humphrey in the backfield. Oh, the new trio, yada yada. You can't do that crap. And then this happens, and now you go sign another massive player and get your picks back with no penalty, no investigation.
That's the motion.
That's the motion, I guess. It's the motion.
And I mean, in a year, nobody gonna give it. In a year, nobody gonna care. They made the Super Bowl. Nobody gonna remember this stuff. So yeah, they can take that PR hit, whatever. But in 2 months, we're gonna be forgetting about it.
Facts. All right, let's rock on. Let's go to the last topic of the day. And we are going to talk about, see if it pulls up for me. Let's talk about Team USA versus Italy. So Italy beats Team USA 8-6. on, I want to say Monday. Well, yesterday, or maybe Tuesday. Yesterday, Italy beat Mexico, so we did advance.
Okay, shout out.
Italy not only beat Mexico, but they put belt to ass, in which they were supposed to lose that game. I think it was 8-1.
Really? So Italy hooping.
Yeah. Shout out Jack Caglione, Florida boy, went to University of Florida, played baseball with one of the homies. Super tough, obviously. He went yard this game. This is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about Aaron Judge.
Mm-hmm. He really Dak Prescott. No bull.
I'm not going to say that because Dak Prescott is not putting up, MVP-like numbers.
For sure. But they both play on America's team and can't get it done.
They both play on America's team. They both can't get it done. And specifically, unfortunately, for Aaron Judge, he cannot get it done in the big situations.
No,
come on, bro. Come on, bro. Mess with me, bro. So it seemed like today is the 12th. We play Team Canada tomorrow.
Okay.
Puerto Rico plays Italy. That's going to be fun. What is this? I need to look at the box score. So take a peek. We lose 8-6. You got
I called you.
McLean starting off. McLean goes 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 3 runs, 3 runs, and he gives up 2 home runs. Let me see. Second inning home run, and then a 4th inning home run. So he gives up 2 bombs.
Jeez.
Right?
Ridiculous.
Not gonna cut it. Oh, I see right here. Not gonna cut it. So let's look at the offensive stats. Bobby Wood just okay, let me backtrack. Sorry. The coach, and I'm gonna pull this up just really fast, just so we can emphasize what we're looking at.
Well, today I would imagine.
Absolutely. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to get some guys off their feet. No question about it. I'd like to get Goldie a start. And, he has been awesome. Just a leader of men behind the scenes with Aaron Judge. I'd like to get him in there. I'd like to get Gunnar in there again. Ton of respect for Italy. It's weird. We want to win. We want to win this game, even though our ticket's punched to the quarterfinals, because Mexico plays Italy actually.
So first of all, like we were talking about before, why is it weird? You should want to win every game, specifically in the WBC.
Mm-hmm.
You should want to go out there and kick everybody's ass. It don't matter if it's Italy. It don't matter if it's Japan. It don't matter if it's Chinese tapai. It don't matter if it's Papua New Guinea. I don't give a damn. You're supposed to want to win and blast every team.
Yep.
So he says that thinking that they are going to advance regardless of the outcome. So he starts Henderson. He starts Paul Goldschmidt. He starts Clement, right? And you see pinch hit Terrain, who is a normal starting second baseman. Pinch hit Bryce Harper, who was the normal first baseman, right? And then you look at the stats here. Bobby Wood Jr., 5 at-bats, 2 hits. Henderson, 5 at-bats, 1 hit, which I believe he did have a home run, but he did have 3 strikeouts. Yes, Henderson hit a home run in the 6th inning. Aaron Judge, 4 at-bats, 1 K, no hits.
Can't get it
last
done.
out of the game. Mind you, last out of the game. That is, to me, bro, that's it for me. Like, you're the captain.
For what?
You know that, huh?
For what?
Exactly, right? You're the captain. You know that your team, that your coach has decided that he's not going to start all the main guys. You throw out an arm in McLean, who is probably going to give up some runs. You should probably think, okay, like offensive wise, just to ensure we win this game, I need to make sure I'm locked in. Obviously, you're not locked in. Obviously. And this shows, and this tracks throughout history of his playoffs where he disappears. The reason the Yankees can't get it done, one of the reasons the Yankees can't get it done, let's say that, is because Aaron Judge disappears. He just does. In big moments, he just does. He clams up, he shows up. They pinch hit facts. They pinch hit Bryce Harper. He doesn't get a hit, but he does a strike. I don't know what happens there. Paul Goldschmidt, 3 at-bats, 1 hit. Clement, 2 at-bats, no hits. And then Terang pinch hits twice, 2 at-bats, 1 hit. And then Pete Crow Armstrong, thank God for Pete Crow Armstrong. Otherwise, we would have got blasted for surely. 4 at-bats, 2 hits, 2 runs, 4 RBIs. Without Pete Crow, we would have lost 8-2.
Came the ball.
He had 2 home runs, one in the second, one in the 7th, and then one in the 9th, right? Without him, it would have been over with, bro. Regardless, we lost. And that just is a telltale sign of what we were talking about before, with how soft we are getting. Go put belt to ass on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be a I want to get these guys some innings. I want to get them back on the field, regardless of the outcome. Excuse me. Regardless of the outcome, I think, we're gonna advance. Like, that's not a thing. That's not a thing, bro. You're in the WBC. Okay, I get you, because obviously Paul Goldschmidt is still a top level player. Obviously that's fine. But the coach's mindset going into the game was already off.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
and that's going to trickle down. That's going to trickle down onto your team, right? So that just is a bad look. I'm personally, that's enough for me to be like, all right, yeah, next WBC, bro, we're finding somebody else. We need somebody cutthroat in there.
Yeah,
we need somebody cutthroat. What do you think?
Yeah, like we spoke on this whole time, it starts with the management. I'm always gonna blame the management before I blame the players, man.
Yeah.
These guys set the tone. These guys build the rosters. These guys are supposed to know who they're dealing with. We put out a guy that, what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest baseball head, but we put out a guy, like you said, is gonna give up some runs. Okay, that's fine. It's baseball. At the end of the day, it was a 2.5 week tournament. He said we need to get guys off their feet.
Yep.
So now we got to get guys off our feet. We got the second best pitcher in the league talking about we think it's going to be an all-star game. What is going on? Like, who's talking to these guys? Who, what I'm saying? Do guys really want to even be there? Or is this were they required? Is someone put a gun on them? Like, you shouldn't have to suffer through these things. Like you said, this is your Olympics. This should be, this should be the holy grail. This should be, we're so happy and blessed to be out here to be on a world stage and spread baseball and spread USA, but it's not like that. And Aaron Judge is, like I said, I've never believed in Aaron Judge. So it is what it is. Obviously, hopefully the best thing that can come from this is a wake-up call that we can lose. Obviously, they're getting criticism, so hopefully we can shake back and it's okay. Hey, we got a ball now. I think, like you said, elimination round coming up. So gotta make it happen, man. And like I said, I'm still holding my stock. I believe in the Stars and Stripes. There's no one else to believe in, man. So come on, man. Bryce Harper playing, we gonna win, bro. That's all I'll tell you. I saw Bryce Harper wasn't playing. I ain't had to see the rest of the scope, man. Shout out.
You already knew, huh?
Shout out BH. Nobody calls them BH, but I'm calling them BH, man.
Okay. Okay. Hey, and I respect that from you. But yes, we got Canada tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central.
What is that? Is that quarterfinals? What is that?
This is quarterfinals right here.
Okay, we good. Right 3 more games.
Obviously, Canada lost. I think they only won 1 game. I don't really know how they moved on, but
they slid somebody 20.
They said they definitely slid somebody 20. This game right here will determine how we come back. If we come out guns blazing with a different energy, a different focus, they will have won my trust. And
let me ask you this though: when do we pitch Skeens? When does Skeens pitch in this whole? I guess we got 3 games left. I would assume they're all back to back, maybe.
I would guess they're waiting to throw. I would guess they're waiting to throw Skeens
Finals?
For
Gotta
the
wait.
finals. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I would guess that. I mean, we play Friday. The last game is the 17th. So pitching is weird because it's all about rhythms and routine. What some coaches do is they may go, it depends on how aggressive they want to be. They may throw Skeens an inning here to get his feel.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, I guess classic final. Okay, then there's a game one, so there's a series for the final that could go to the 20th. So they could throw him. They could throw him to on Friday, just for a couple, like an inning, maybe two, and then save him for the championship. But I mean, that with Tariq Skubal dropping out, this puts a wrench in their whole plan for pitching, because you can't just throw out another guy and expect him to do what Tariq Skubal does.
Somebody got to throw some ball, man. We only got 2 freaking pitchers, bro. Somebody got to be able to throw some ball. I mean, you're supposed to be the best in the world, man. Somebody got to be able to step up, throw some ball. All right,
I agree.
It can't be that difficult, bro. I don't care if you were reliever. You was a starter at one point in your career, high school. You gotta go out there and throw a ball. You gotta channel it, bro. Look, you got 50 dudes over there. Somebody can't throw no ball. It's ridiculous, man. Hey, busy, warm your shit up, man. Need somebody out here, man.
Oh, hey, don't even say that. I'm out there. They're going to go ahead and take this off the joint. He not there no more. Yeah, Matthew Boyd 11.57 in his game. Nolan 9 ERA, like 7.7. Like, it's just terrible, bro. They just out there getting. Logan Webb will start soon.
Shout out Webb.
Logan Webb.
Why don't we got Blake Snell over there? He not American. Blake Snell hooping, no?
I mean, I think.
What you mean?
I think.
I swear he got a Cy Young at some point or something.
He did get a Cy Young, but obviously you also have to agree to play in this. They don't just sign you. You know what I'm saying? They had to.
Throw you $100 million. You do anything for sure. You know,
shit. Get paid for the Olympics. I doubt they get paid a lot for this. But let me show. Before we hop off, let me show you this. This is where I want to say we need to watch out. In the WBC.
Don't pull up no Japan stuff, bro.
No.
I know you China, man.
You got to see this. This game was last night. When I tell you this game was so electric.
Who they playing?
This is Venezuela. Ronald Acuna Jr. for Venezuela. Juan Soto for DR. So the DR has Juan Soto, Manny Machado, Vladdy Jr., Ketel Marte, Fernando Tatis. Pujols is the coach, of course.
He head coach?
Yeah.
Why he got a number?
They all got numbers.
Coaches got numbers?
Yeah.
No disrespect. Y'all a joke, bro. Anyway, neither here nor there.
Whatever, man.
Go ahead, bro. So to break it down, what am I supposed to be looking at, man? Who's the favorite here? Dominican favorite?
Dominican's the favorite, but regardless, it's going to be a good game. They got Eduardo Rodriguez going, who now plays for the Red Sox. Shout out Red Sox. One of the better pitchers in the league, right?
Okay.
We start the game off, Flair single, Ketel Marte, switch hitter. I think he plays for the Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks, ain't it? He played for Diamondbacks still?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Shout out D-backs, man.
So, Pete, Juan Soto, first at bat, Yaskis. Watch the energy, bro. Watch the energy that DR comes with. I mean, they lit. It doesn't stop. So my thing is, and as we get more into it, you'll see Sandy Alcantara pitching for DR, who is 97.
Shout out Sandy. He tough too.
Phenomenal stuff. Absolutely.
He's still on the Marlins?
I don't know. I think he got traded recently.
Yeah, I think he got traded too. Shout out to all the homies betting the Nerfy, man. Sandy top tier for the Nerfy.
No, not this game. So once again, energy. So the difference, what I'm saying, this is my issue with Tariq Skubal as we watch. You can't sit here and say this is all-star game field. These teams are lit and ready to go. Okay, we'll smell you baseball. Ketel Marte goes yard. Right? Once again, we're lit, bro. This means something to these folks. So for you to sit up there and say this, I mean, look at this. The crowd going stupid. They taking selfies with the DR jacket. I just want you to see once Fernando Tatis does his thing on here, I'll turn it off. Watch this. Watch it. Look at it. Yep, Vladdy. Look at it. See there, bro. If we don't come with some type of energy, I promise you the DR is going to wax us. Let alone Japan, bro. The DR is going to wax us if we don't come correct. Look how they're playing. They're playing with passion. They're having fun. If we come out there and lollygag and lollipop around, pussyfoot around, as some say, we're going to go out there and get embarrassed on a national stage. It's probably for the best that we don't have Tariq School because obviously he wasn't in it. His mindset was not in it. If he would have, because he did not do well his first game.
He seen that lineup. He said, "Hell nah." He said,
that's what it
lineup.
is.
He said, "No, sir, I ain't going for that."
That's what it is.
Have me out here looking sad.
That's exactly what it is, bro. They're out there having fun. Look at this. Look at this. Peep this, bro. Peep this. This is the most disrespectful shit. No. I'm slow-moing this, bro. You got to see this, bro. Oh my God. I watched this yesterday. You see the bat flip, bro. To me, that's one of the sexiest things you can do as a baseball player. That swing and then don't even follow through, just toss the bat is crazy, bro. If we don't come correct, Trent, we are going to get embarrassed. I think Team USA watch this and damn near get scared. You said what?
I'm type shook right now.
Bro, they're crazy, bro.
I'm type shook.
They're crazy. They're fun to watch. They have fun. We got to lock it in. They have a dynamic team. Everybody on their team right now is hot. Like they're hot in this, but they're also hot in the MLB. Like they're top players.
I'm sure. I don't want us to play no more. I'll go home.
We might as well go ahead and wrap it up. Tariq School. Everybody's Tariq School.
Let's not get embarrassed.
College dudes out here.
Yeah, let's not get embarrassed, bro.
But yeah, bro, that's
Hey, baseball not our sport, bro. It's cool. And the way them boys acting out there, they acting a fool and going. Major baseball not our sport, bro. Just gotta put the eggs in basketball or something. It is. I'm real shit. I'm shaky, and I know I was talking that cash. I'm talking that cash. Our shit don't look nowhere type of live, bro. Hopefully we pull through, man. Stars and stripes, but golly,
absolutely not, bro. Hopefully we pull through, man. Obviously, we Team USA all the way. But the emphasis is we got to lock in. We're going to have to. That's the only option.
Mm-hmm.
You need to come correct. You need to come ready. This is not just a hey, let's go out here and see how it is, because if we do that, they will put belt to ass very fast. But if we lock in, I guarantee you, not only can we win that game, because there are holes in the Dominican team where they can hit, they can swing it. You got Tatis in right field, Soto in left field. They are not the best defensive players. They're not. You got Manny Machado at third. He plays a phenomenal third base. Vladdy plays a solid first base. But up the middle, Ketel Marte, he's going to make some errors, right? So if we can get the ball in play defensively or offensively, we'll be solid. And then Austin Wells, the catcher for Dominican Republic, don't get me wrong, he's solid, but he's not the best catcher out there. So we can run. We get people on base, specifically if we get Bobby Witt on base. We get Byron Buxton on base. We can steal. We can run. But if we can't get on base at all, if they throw Sandy 97, 98, and we can't touch them, bro, it's over with. Because I promise you, they're going to put up some runs. Even if they throw Paul Skeens out there. The thing about Dominican Republic, I learned this playing down in Florida. If you throw fastballs, it don't matter. Bro, they don't give a damn. You throw 155. I promise you they catching up.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, bro. If it is straight, they are touching it. So a guy like Paul Skeens, who throws hard, who uses his fastball, don't get me wrong, he has other pitches. But a guy like him, a guy like Mason Miller, if y'all sit up there and just try to blow fastballs by these guys, I promise you, they are touching that. And it will go far. It will go far. So they're going to put up runs because you have to throw fastballs in the game. They're going to put up runs. But that means that we have to swing it as well. We're going to have to.
I hope we can, man. I'm shook. I'm finished. I don't want to hoop no more. I want to go home.
You're going to have to hoop, man.
Nah, I'm sick, coach. Got COVID.
Oh, my goodness, bro. What you got the rest of the day, man? You chilling? It's what, 5 o'clock now?
Yeah, I don't know what time it is, to be honest. Let me see. Yeah, 4 o'clock. O'clock. So, yeah. I think I might edit a video, post it tonight for the channel. But outside of that, man, chilling out. Got to get something to eat.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to eat at the practice, so I'm gonna get something in. Probably get some eggs, and then Carnivore still hooping, still doing well on the Carnivore.
Did we eat eggs on Carnivore?
Animal product, you know what I'm saying? So I got steak, you know what I'm saying, little chicken, eggs, bacon, whatever you got. But that's it, man. Small menu.
Bacon gonna do it, boy.
I'm gonna take you over the top. But yeah, man, I'm chilling out, relax. Probably still we got what I need to do for us on the show. But outside of that, man, I'm peon. What you got? You got work coming up?
Yes, sir. Working about an hour. I'm about to go get dressed, and then head there probably around the next 30 minutes.
How far is it? Because you at Aubrey. I mean, oh shit,
15 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad. You talking about the interstate?
Yeah. I literally right off the interstate, bro.
Oh,
15 minutes, I'll be there. Other than that, man, yeah, I was up late, working on the pod, things of that nature. So I'll
look good.
Lock back in. Yeah. I'll probably lock back in today. I got some more ideas I want to go ahead and do. I'm learning how to. I'm learning how to use Canva. I didn't realize Canva was so handy.
Very accessible.
Extremely. So learn how to use that, but also CapCut. I'm starting to get comfortable with it. So learning how to edit the clips, things of that nature. So I'm gonna do some more research. But other than that, shouldn't be too bad of a day today at work. It's nice, bro. Nice and sunny. It is about 40 degrees outside. It was just in the 70s, 80s. This is kind of crazy, but it is nice and sunny.
It's overcast over here.
Yeah, it's gonna be overcast in Europe, bro. Y'all know for it.
So,
except for the summer, bro. Hey, me and TG been talking, y'all. I think we're gonna do a pod sometime this summer in Miami, and then next year I'm going overseas where he at. We're gonna do a pod over there.
For sure that. And I'm in a good spot too. It's gonna be great motion, bro. We're gonna
come on, man.
We're gonna make it happen, man. Might catch a soccer game.
See?
Come on, man.
Come on, bro. Yeah, big things coming for the pod, man. But thank y'all for tuning in. As always, we appreciate the love and support. Please don't forget, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, please, and follow us on our socials. You got the ticker down low there. Otherwise, Instagram, the Motion IG, TikTok, the Motion TikTok, Facebook, the Motion FB, and then X, TG, and Big Z. We post updates, clips, real-time reactions. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll see you in the next one, all right?
For sure that.
Peace.